Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and for this we are going to be doing Village of Shadows now. So if you go to your bonuses, you want to make sure you have infinite ammo for the GM, which I already got, and for the Wolfbane. We will be getting the stake, but that's not until we reach the Duke inside Lady Democris's castle. That's when we're going to get the stake. We're going to be practically getting almost every single trophy now, besides the mercenary ones. So, let me show you the trophies. And the trophies that we're going to try to get is... We're definitely going to get these three once we finish the game. Once you finish Village of Shadows, you get these two also. And we're going to get this in the beginning. This is going to be our next trophy we're going to get. Is shoot down 5 flying crows in the story. And then we're going to get lucky number 7. I'm going to tell you the best way to get this. As long as you didn't use any of your crafting items. Besides the times I told you to craft, but then we restarted the save point. So as long as you didn't use any of your crafting items, we will be able to get this pretty easily. And then equip every gun with the customization part is going to be another one that we're going to get. These two we can't get until you finish Village of Shadows, unfortunately. And then we got 2 mercenary ones, and then that's practically it. So now we're going to load up our first save point, or our game completed 2. We're going to load that up. And if you don't have the grenade launcher or anything like that, go ahead and buy it at the end of Miranda. But you can also wait until you reach the Duke again to buy it. So it's not really a big deal. So yeah. And if you guys like videos like this and you want to see them early, go ahead and join my membership. You'll be able to get these videos up early. And you get to play games with me if you want. And soon you're going to get exclusive content just for members only of the advanced difficulty membership. So go ahead and join my membership down below. And we're going to get started with this now. So we're going to start ahead and start clear game. And we're going to do Village of Shadows. Survive the unsurvivable. Now this, we are going to be using our grenade launcher quite a bit. I'm going to skip every cutscene. This is, if you did not get the 3-hour trophy, you will get the 3-hour trophy after this. Because we will finish this in under 3 hours. If you don't, then you messed up somewhere really, really bad. Because we're going to finish this in like 2 hours and 10, 2 hours and 15, 2 hours and 20 at the most. So if you're ahead of me by 40 minutes, that would be crazy. As long as you follow my lead, you shouldn't. And I'm not going to get any collectibles, really. We're not going to get any collectibles. I'm just going to grab stuff that enemies drop. So, and any key items. So drop Rose off right there, and now we're going to head down. This is practically not even a speed one. This is just me going through the motions, practically. There's Mia. And I won't even mention that there's any like goats or collectibles there. If you watch my last 2 playthroughs, you should have got all the collectibles by now. So there's really nothing to really get. And we're not going to shoot down anything either. We're just going to grab key items and anything enemies drop. And that's practically it. I'm going to show you what some first aid meds are. We are going to heal if you need to. This is not a no healing run. Heal if you need to. If you did not get the no healing trophy, you can get it here, but trust me, it's pretty tough. I think Democris's castle is probably the easiest to get through without healing because you have 2 healing times through that castle, and that's it. And we are going to get the stake and sell our Wolfbane after when we got the stake. And we're going to try to get infinite ammo for that stake. And the reason why is because the stake is more powerful than the Wolfbane, and it shoots faster. So it's easy to just literally bam, bam, bam instead of bam, bam, bam. Like that. And yes, you do have to go through the section again. But that's practically what I'm going to be doing. Once we reach the Duke in the Democritus castle, that's where the real save point is for the Duke. Not when you first see him, just because there's no save point when you first see him. That's what we're going to really do, is get most of the trophies and upgrade some of our weapons and stuff. We're going to make a save so we can reload our save like we did on the first playthrough, where we upgraded most of our weapons. So, and now this way. And we made it to the house. Now we're going to run into the house. Okay. Took 3 minutes to literally walk that far, practically. Now we're going to run all the way to the end. It's very dark here. And this is practically my last campaign playthrough. After this is Mercenaries. I know my videos say, like, I planned this whole series out. This way. Sorry, it's really dark. I planned this whole series out. I knew how many playthroughs I needed to do before I even started. So I did playthrough 1 out of 4 because I knew there was going to be 4. But only 3 of them are part of the campaign. The 4th one is meant for Mercenaries. Now we're going to run right up. And this is really not that hard. Obviously, there's some hard parts, but since we have infinite ammo, it really gets easier. I think the hardest part is trying to get past Democritus on certain sections, but other than that, you do get free heals in the castle. But she's definitely the hardest to get past, because you can't really flashbang her, but we are going to flashbang most of the time. Now we're going to run this way. So we can get past enemies pretty easily. We're either going to kill them or flash them. That's practically it. Not that type of flash, if you know what I mean. But we are going to flash them or shoot them. And there's some crows. We are going to shoot down 5 crows to get the trophy. But the best way to do that is just flashbang them. They die. So. Now this way. Attack. And now you can get your weapons out. I'm going to reload this. But make sure you have your flashbangs. Yeah, these are flashbangs. Make sure you have your flashbangs in, because that's what we're going to be using the most. We only use our explosives to blow down walls and stuff. So we could get to places and stuff. But we're not going to really use it as much. And now we're going to come right into here. And there is, I really thought there was, oh yeah, right here. There's a first aid med. That's a fixed first aid med. So go ahead and grab that. Okay. And now go ahead and skip that. And now over here, we're going to switch to our Wolfbane, actually. And then the block. Let him hit you. And then once you come in here, he will despawn. Grab the bolt cutters. And then come in here, you could grab a chem fluid. You should have a lot from your previous times because we did no healing. Then grab some herbs so we could make some first aid meds when we need to. And then go ahead and put in your bolt cutters. There we go. Now let's run out into here. And then we're going to go ahead and get started with this. This part's really not that hard. So you want to spawn that. Come over here to spawn another enemy. Block and then shoot him. That's how it's supposed to look. I don't know why I messed up really bad. That was lame. But you see how fast they could kill you. But just restart and you'll go back to the beginning of this little segment. And now let's go ahead and leave. And now we're going to head this way. And we're going to come up here. Make sure you have your Wolfbane ready, because as long as you don't go underground or anything like that, then you should be able to just shoot them from here. Turn around, there's a herb right there, and now just shoot them. And they die in one hit every single time. And it takes about 4 minutes, so we're at 7 minutes right now. So yeah, it takes about 4 minutes before it restarts itself. Oh, don't do that. Sometimes you might accidentally try to open it. That's why I like to be right here. And when you're reloading, you can shoot them. Don't be too close, because they can hit you while they hit that. As long as you shoot them from here, you don't have to really worry. And they all die in one hit. And you can grab all the ammo. And you can actually kill all of them. They all could die pretty easily right here. And you can't go out and kill Yuri when he shows up really fast. It's pretty tough, and then you can restart if you want. So you'll go in the beginning of being at the door that you opened last. So it wouldn't really change much. Don't do that. I hate when it does that. See, the Wolfbane is pretty slow. That's why we want to move to the stake when we can. And you just keep on shooting them. As long as you don't give them a chance to really attack, then it won't get destroyed. And I like to move around while I grab stuff, just because if you buy this and it shows the icon right there, that means you're going to end up grabbing that first. And they won't come up behind you because you never went that way. You never went over there. They're all going to come over here. And reload each time. And if you're reloading, you can hit them while you're reloading. And you hear that? That's Yuri. Yuri's just showed up. And we're at 9 minutes. So we were here for 2 minutes. We have 2 more minutes until we can leave and start your next phase. Don't do that. I was trying to shoot that guy over there. Nice try, buddy. See, Yuri is pretty pissed. I already got the trophy for killing Yuri. If I didn't, then I'll try to kill him right here. And then restart. But since I did, I'm not going to do that. And you can flashbang everybody so they will be stunned for a little bit while you try to kill them. We're at 10 minutes. I'm almost there. About like 30 more seconds. And you can move around and stuff. Maybe you might get attacked. Or start your next phase. Or start your next section after this. Because if you turn around right here and it hits 4 minutes, sometimes they might attack you. Sometimes they won't. Hey, I thought I hit you. I'm at 11 minutes. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. See, just keep on grabbing items that they drop. Pretty easy, pretty easy. I like to move around right here so I don't accidentally try to move it while I grab the items. Shoot him. I like to move in an angle. See, now I got grabbed. As long as you move your camera, then you'll start your next phase. If you don't move your camera, you most likely, or not next phase, you're getting out of that encounter. Now, if you don't move your camera, you will probably be still stuck in that encounter for a little bit longer, wasting a little bit more time. And now you want to come up here. We're not going to grab any collectibles. We're just going to head on through. And right here, you can kill some crows. Just throw a flashbang. And you should kill some crows. Killed at least 1, 2, 3. So that means I have about... Wait a minute. I thought I saw it. There it is. So that means I have about 2 or 3 more crows to kill. And now this way, just flashbang everybody. And then hop over here really fast and then run. Oh my gosh, you really hit me? Don't worry, once you reach Democrus' castle, you will be getting a free heal. So it's not a big deal. And hop over here. We're going to open this gate for them. Make sure you always have flashbangs in the chamber unless I say otherwise. When it comes to the explosives. Come in here. Now we're going to wait for her to open the door. Open the door. I want to go pee. Maybe the bathroom's this way. And there's a typewriter right here. I usually don't save it though. I will go this way. Just let me go first. And now I have to wait for you anyway, so. Okay, Skippy. And now you're going to run towards him. Skip. You gotta run towards him. And then you want to come this way. Grab this herb from this plant. And then come over here. So I'm only going to grab really chem fluids, herbs, and first aid meds, and any key items. And any treasure. Screwdriver. Like any, like, if it says 10,000, 1,000 lay, or any lay that's not out of my way, I'll grab. But I'm not going to shoot anything down or anything like that. Grab that. Start the truck. Skippy. A lot of skips.
Try not to breathe in the smoke.
I know.
Come up here. And then you want to go ahead and go right there.
I just don't get it.
I don't get it either. Skippy again, a lot of skips. And now we're going to grab the demon crest. I did forget the maid crest, but it's on our way there anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Now let's go ahead and use the screwdriver here. Okay, and then grab the demon crest. And then we're going to interact with this. Always takes me a while to interact with that. Now there's no enemies here. You can just shoot. Yeah, there's no enemies here. I don't even think there's birds here. And now we're going to run this way. And then Maiden Crest is in that house, so it's really like on the way back. There we go. Grab that Maiden Crest. Come out here. And now let's leave. And now let's put in the Demon Crest.
Guess this leads to the castle.
Yes, it does. Put in the Maiden Crest. Make sure you don't put in the demon and the Maiden Crest. That won't make any sense. And now let's skedaddle. There's some crows here. You could get the trophy right here probably. Yep. I got the trophy. Squawk shot. Shoot down 5 flying crows in the story. There's a lot more crows in the story, so it's really not that hard of a little trophy to get. The reason why we didn't get it earlier is because we wanted to save our flashbangs a little bit just in case. Now we have infinite ammo. We don't need to. And now we're going to come this way. Start the next cutscene.
The man is of no real use to anyone else, and my daughters do so love entertaining foreigners. Furthermore, I can
It's the creepy doll Angie, Skippy. And now run. Now this is no different than any other difficulty. There is literally no different. You're just gonna run right through. Hop on down. Yuri's gonna show up. Skippy. And then run this way. Destroy that. Duck under. Run this way.
My word. You truly are as strong as they say.
Activate this. And then run to the hole. You should know the gist.
Gotta keep Donna and Moreau entertained.
Really?
Now it's time.
Why you have to use me, bro?
Blood-soaked grand finale. Nothing like fresh American ground beef.
Nice try, buddy. I got away from that easily. I wouldn't say easily, but... yeah, that part does not change no matter what difficulty you do. And every treasure and everything is in the exact same place on every other difficulty. So, literally, if you want to grab treasures, they're always in the same place. Making it much easier to remember. But I'm not trying to get any of the treasures, really. So, any of the optional treasures. And now let's activate this. Let's go through here. The reason I have not healed, I don't heal until I'm in like danger, but you are going to get a free heal once you get to Democrest's castle, which we're almost there. And here is another place where you can shoot some pigeons, or some crows, I meant. I don't know why I said pigeons. You just shoot it right there. You practically knock them out. And you could get the trophy right there too. So, another place you could do it at. I'm not going to tell you every place, but some of them I will. Now let's go here. We're not going to talk to the Duke there. We're going to talk to him when we're actually in the castle. Enter we shall. And now we're not going to collect anything. We're just going to head right in. Castle Demetrisk. And then, yeah, right through here. Right through here, we're going to start this cutscene, and this is where you get your free heal. Skippy. Let's go ahead and pull your hand out there. Dang, that looks like it's painful. And this is where your heal comes into play. You get 2 free heals in Democrest's Castle, and that's practically it in the entire game. So save your heals really until you're finished with Democrest's Castle, unless you absolutely have to heal. At least until your second time healing. And now we're going to head on out. Head this way. Open sesame. Crawl underneath. There is Demetrisk in that room right there. Oh, I thought she was. No, I was thinking of a different area. Grab the eye. The maroon eye. Go ahead and examine it. And then we're going to head on through. Okay. And now we're going to head this way.
Where have they taken Rose?
And then we're going to head to the Duke. And now we're going to get a bunch of we're going to get at least a couple more trophies. So, what we're going to do here is...
You wish to make a purchase? A gift has arrived for you, good sir.
yeah, we can't buy some of them that we need to
I
buy.
have you. Find some leaving
So I'm going to save it. Let's go ahead and save it. I'm going to save it to the top. Okay. There we go. I'm at 20, man. I'm doing way better. Okay. Now let's go ahead and quit. You get these 3. That's the reason why I want to buy it now, because you'll get more of the challenges finished. So what you want to do is buy the WCX, and you want to buy this. No, that's infinite ammo. I don't know what I was doing right there. You want to buy the Dragoon. So buy the WCX and the Dragoon. And I think that's it. Okay. Now let's go ahead and continue. Back to our save point. And we're going to reload that save quite a bit. I'm just thinking of what we need to do. So we're going to buy these. Not this one yet. Wait a minute. Yeah, we're going to buy the WCX.
I saw you eyeing that one.
The V61. And the Siege 12.
You'll be slaughtering things in droves.
So buy those three things. So the V61, the Siege 12, and the WCX, I think it was. Something like that. And then buy the Magnum recipe and the rifle recipe. And then we're going to go ahead and do some attachments. So we're going to do the... We're going to do this one. Let's do the V61 first. That one. And then this one. Oops. I said no to it.
Till next we meet.
Okay. Equipped parts to that. To 3. Okay. Now let's go back.
I was just thinking of ways to pass the time.
And then we're going to go ahead and do... You should have enough. If you had over 2.1 million, you should have enough. Okay, now we're going to do... the Siege. Long barrel.
I hope this one makes it.
And this one also has 3. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, why did I keep on saying no to that? That's very annoying.
Wonderful adventure.
Okay, let's go ahead and put that in there. I'm tired of saying no to that.
Window shop away.
And then we're going to go ahead. Don't worry, you're not wasting any time right now. Steak we can't do right now. We don't have it yet. Now we're going to do the WCX.
Yes, I can.
And this one also has 3. So these 3 weapons that I told you to do... Actually, this one only has 2. Never mind. You don't need to worry about those. So now... Okay. Now we're going to go to Gunsmith. So make sure with these 3 guns, WCX has 2, V61 has 3, and then Siege 12 has 3 also for custom parts that you could put on. Now we're going to upgrade them. We're going to do the WCX first. There we go. And if you run out of money, just sell the one that you finished upgrading already.
Delighted to.
Like that. And you just want to go all the way through. There we go. That one's all upgraded all the way, so you could do infinite ammo on it. Not like we're going to. Now let's sell the Crystal Skull, the WCX now. Okay. And then go ahead and sell those, and you get more money.
A farewell to art.
And now we're going to do the V61. And if you run out still, you can sell the Wolfbane, because we're going to sell it anyways when we get the steak. So I'm putting all this in now.
His hands are more dexterous than one might think.
Yeah, this one has a lot. I wish it was a much faster way to upgrade all of this. And the steak would be the last weapon that we want to put custom parts on.
One moment, please.
But first we need to buy it. But we will after when we're done with all this. And when we reload our save and everything. Now we're going to sell this Siege 12. There we go.
Worry not. You can buy it back if you like.
Siege 12. Oh my gosh, I sold the wrong thing. sell the V61.
Worry not. You can buy
My
it back
gosh.
if you like.
Now I need to buy it back. Where is it? Sidge 12. I must buy that back now. Okay. And you can tell that it still has the custom parts on it because it's all 3 blue. And now let's upgrade this one all the way.
In just a moment.
There we go.
What? Ah, it's fine. All finished.
Nice. And then this one should be done. And there we go. Now you can sell that. Actually, we're not going to sell it right now. We want
Skilled at all sorts.
to now get the lucky number 7. Which we're going to have to go ahead and upgrade
Have a
now.
wonderful adventure.
Or craft. Now we're going to craft these 2 because we just got them. So we're going to craft one of the Magnum and then the rest on these. Because we're going to get the lucky number 7. And this is the best way I can find to get it. So get as much as you can with the rifle ammo. Because they sell for 7 cents each. So what we want to do is now bring down our things so we can get all 7s. I think that's everything I need to buy though. I'm hoping. Okay. Yep, because I upgraded that all the way. And the way to know that you upgraded it even though you sold it is if you look at it. That one's upgraded all the way. That one's upgraded all the way. So these 2 definitely upgraded all the way. And the one that I have right now is upgraded all the way. The Sidge 12. And you can see that's not here because I did not sell it. So, just in case you sold the wrong one. Now, I'm going to buy some stuff. I'm just going to buy that. Buy that. You want to get as low as possible. Buy that. Okay. Now that you have 2005, we want to get all 3 7s. So, we actually want to get less. There we go. And now we want to go ahead and sell some stuff to get to 777. You want 3 7s. And the way to do it is use these when you can. But first, we want to go ahead and get to 700. So I'm actually going to try to see if I can buy something else. If I can't, that's fine. No, I can't. Oh well. But you can do this. Get one of these to get the 700. And then you could sell one of these. You want to be at 700. Or buy one of those. So now we have 655. That's good enough. So now we're going to go ahead and sell some of these rifle ammos and see if we can get there. And you can use this too, the handgun ammo, to get up there pretty fast too. But since we have a lot of rifle, I want to do those.
The purse, as they say.
So we have 753. So now we're going to do one more.
To think I would buy such things.
Okay. And now you could probably do the handgun ammo since you have 760. But then you won't be able to get it. So I'm actually going to do one more of this. And then one more of this. And I'm at 774. That's not enough. So I'm actually going to go ahead and buy one of these. And that's what you want to keep on doing until you get the 77. And you have a lot of this, so you can sell a lot. Like that. And you just want to keep on doing this until you reach it. Now I'm going to do 115. Because I'm pretty close. And now I have 10 more. No, I have 12 more. So I don't really have enough to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, I'm going to sell one more of this. To go to 779. And then you're going to buy again. And you want to keep on doing this. I know it's very tedious. You always want to buy the 150. And you want to keep on going. With the 7s. Once you reach 770, then you could literally just use one more 7.
I'm buying this because of our relationship, you know.
See, I'm at 769. I'm actually very close. So I'm actually going to sell another one or buy another one of those
I see. Anything else?
and then sell some more. And that's what you want to really do until you reach 770 at least.
Because of our relationship, you know.
And you just keep on doing this. I know it's very, very tedious. See, I don't have enough again. But I'm actually going to buy one more. Now I'm at 780. That's actually really good. Because that means I could be more even than normal. So now we're going to sell 15.
Bits and bobs. I see.
There we go. Keep on doing that. Once you're at even amount, and you could probably just keep on doing this. So if I do this, that means I'll be at 65. So I'm actually going to do a 7. See if that works. Okay, it did not work. I barely made it. So I'm going to do one more. I know, very tedious. I was one off. Okay, there we go. I finally made the 770, so when I was at the last one I just showed you. So it didn't take me that long. Once you make it to 780, you can sell 150 and then start doing 15s. Maybe like a couple of 7s and then start doing 15s until you reach 770. That's what I did. And now when I do one more, I should get the trophy. Lucky number 7. See, that's a very tedious one. And now if you go to challenges, you get lucky number 7. So perfect.
Thank you for your patronage.
And now we're going to go ahead and quit. And now we're going to go to continue. So you get all your money back, and now we're going to get the stake. Okay. Now we're going to get the stake.
Oh, good. I was just thinking. Oh, now here's something I haven't seen before.
Okay. Make sure you had done those 3 weapons I told you about. The V61, the WCX, and the Siege 12. And now we're going to do the stake right here. And now the stake is custom parts for it right here. So now you want to buy the custom parts for the stake, equip it. Now it only has 2 of them, so now we're going to do this one. And you should get the trophy, Veteran Gunsmith. And you should have already done the other ones because you should have infinite ammo for the Magnum and stuff, so it should be fine. And now I'm going to grab the WCX again, so I can get the rifle ammo recipe. And then grab the Magnum recipe again, so we can have those for later. And then we're going to go to Gunsmith.
More important than anything.
And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the stake all the way now. And I don't think there's any trophies for upgrading your guns all the way. Now, getting all the crafting recipes and crafting everything, you have to complete Village of Shadows so you could get the last crafting recipe.
It's fine. All finished.
So that's practically the last trophies that we are going to get on Village of Shadows until we complete the game. So upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. And there we go. Now that that's upgraded all the way, I'm going to sell my Crystal Skulls again, the WCX. We don't need the Wolfbane anymore. And that's practically it.
You no longer need this?
No, I don't. And then, there we go. And obviously it's not infinite ammo yet. So now we're going to save it so we don't have to redo all of that. I'm going to save it on this save. And now we're going to quit. And you should get veterans. So we should, no, don't go to concept art. Go to extra content. And we're going to get the steak. You should have enough for that steak. And now with this, we are going to get the Dragoon. Because infinite ammo for the Dragoon. Yeah, right here. The reason why is because Chris doesn't have any infinite ammo. So when you play as Chris, you don't have it. So we're going to get the Dragoon so we could get it for Chris. Now, if you don't have enough, you will complete more challenges by the time you finish. So that you should be fine. So grab that Dragoon and that should be it. And now let's crack on. I know a lot. And we're at 2047. So let's continue. This way we shall go. And now you should have all those trophies. Now the only trophies we have left is finish the story. So we get these once we finish it. Craft every single type of recipes, which we can't get until you complete it. So we are good. And then just 2 mercenary trophies. And now we're going to head upstairs. I know we did a lot in the menu right there. The lucky number 7, just keep on doing that. Make sure you craft a bunch of rifle ammo. And then switch between handgun ammo of selling and the rifle ammo of selling. So you could try to get it. And then just keep on buying the 150 ammo that they show. So you could try to get it as best as you can. Once you reach 780 and then you buy that 150, then if you keep on doing 15, you should make it to 770. And then you should be able to use 7 to get the last one. So now we're going to skip.
I haven't cut open a man in a while.
And I like to shoot a flashbang. And then come through here.
Dead, which would you prefer?
And then use this, break it open.
I can't hold back any longer.
And then hop on down. Make sure you reload your flashbangs. And now we're going to crawl underneath here. And this is where Lady Democris's is. So yeah, we are doing really good on time. So you should get the Dashing Dad trophy if you haven't got it already by the end of this. And now we're going to go ahead and run down. I have to go around. Run down here. Make sure you have flashbangs ready. But first we're going to use our stake. Shoot that. The stake just shoots faster. So that's the reason why we have it. And then we're going to run right through. We're about to fight the first lady. Or the first daughter. So run through here. Once you hear enemies start appearing, shoot a flashbang. And keep on shooting flashbangs. Oh my gosh. I got myself turned around. I don't know why. It's very dark in here. And now enemies are going to start showing up. Shoot a flashbang. Reload. Shoot one. Reload. Shoot one. Reload. Shoot one. Reload. Once I could get past them. Now run this way.
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
Shoot one. Reload. Shoot one. Reload. Because you will stun the daughters, you won't stun Democris. Unfortunately. And now reload.
Red blood.
Oh no. I did not mean to reload that. Okay, and now just shoot her with the flashbang and then shoot her with your gun. I restarted because I accidentally switched ammo. And then she should be dead that easily. And then there's going to be an enemy that's going to appear right there. Shoot him with the flashbang, grab a torso. grab the alcohol. Yeah, I had to restart because I accidentally pressed the wrong button and reload the wrong ammo. Grab this lay because there's usually a custom part there. Run down here. Run out here. Okay. And one thing I did forget. Unlock this. I almost forgot to unlock that door. If you don't unlock that door, that means you have to go the long way around when Democritus is actually chasing you. Now come in here. Put this in here. It's okay if you take damage though, because you will heal again in this castle. Just a free heal. Now let's grab the courtyard key. And now let's go to the courtyard. So yeah, don't forget to unlock that door. Very, very important.
Shall I give you the tour?
And then shoot her to stun her. And then run out. Put in the courtyard key. And then head on out. There's a herb right here. Grab that herb. Courtyard key leads to the courtyard. And then head right over here. Oh my gosh, I thought it was a cutscene, but it's no, we're just opening a door. And now let's head upstairs. And we're going to do our next puzzle.
Have you done to my daughter?
And now we're going to move this to there. Move her facing the other woman. Make sure the women are facing each other. And then make these beggars aim for the horse, the cowboy. Make sure you have flashbangs ready, because we're probably going to need them soon. Hop on down. Yeah, we are going to need them soon. We're going all the way down to the bottom. And then we're going to head this way. Once he drops down, shoot a flashbang, reload. Shoot a flashbang, reload, because there's somebody that always appears there. Shoot a flashbang, reload. Each time you see them come up, throw one. Throw one right here, because somebody always shows up right there. And then shoot another flashbang right there, because somebody always shows up there. And then go up the steps. Shoot another flashbang. And then pull this. And you should go all the way up. We're about to get to our second free heal. Hop over here. Skippy. And then we're going to run inside. Grab the Democritus key. Unlock this door. She's going to appear. Okay.
Do your worst.
We're going to hop on. We're going to crawl under. I almost said hop on down. No, we're going to crawl right under. Move this. Now, this part is probably the hardest part in the entire castle. Probably in the one of the hardest part. Yeah, this is definitely the hardest part in the entire castle. So what you want to do is pull this. First things first, you want to come this way. Make sure she comes this way. And then run this way. Grab your hand. Pull this. Run around. Make sure she's close to you. And I knew she was. And then run past all these enemies. And then once you reach the bottom and you go into this door, you'll be able to heal up next. And there you go. So you want to really turn to the right. Make sure she goes through that little cell area. And then you want to wait until she goes through it. And then run to it, the door, grab your hand really fast, pull the thing, and then move to the pillar. So, because one enemy's going to try to hit you. And then which way she goes the opposite way. And then run around that pillar until it literally opens. And that's how I did it. Because that's the best way I could think of. If you mess up, just restart. You'll just restart back in that same area. And then you get a free heal. Easily the hardest part of the whole castle. Even harder than the boss. And then get your flashbangs ready. Come this way. Put in the key. And then doing a flashbang really fast. And then run in. And then go up. You could do a flashbang first and then put in the key and then do another one. Soon you're going to reach another hard spot with Democrist, but it's not as hard as the other one. Shoot a flashbang. Run down. And now let's play with the piano. To get the Iron Insignia key. Man, you're getting some good skills there, Ethan. For some reason, the guys know how to play piano better than the girls, besides Rebecca. It's crazy how that... Actually, no, Rebecca can't play. But she can in the first game, but she can't in 0, I don't think. That's why Billy does it. It's weird. At least that's what I think I remember. Unless Billy taught her. Now over here, we're going to shoot a flashbang. Get your flashbang ready. And then right over here we want to duck. Let her come through.
Wait long.
Run this way. And then go ahead and put in the Iron Insignia key. Run right through and then you start this battle.
So you finally came to see me.
Pull this. Then shoot a flashbang and then start shooting her with your stake.
Don't want to
And I'm just gonna keep on shooting her because why not? Then why were you trying to attack me?
Sick of bugs.
Me too, buddy. Grab the torso. And then we're gonna head on through here. Grab the mask of joy. Okay. Now I'm going to get my flashbang ready just in case. Oh yeah. It's going to be the bells. Shoot that one. Shoot that one. Come up here. Shoot this one right up here. Then shoot this one right here. And then shoot the one out the window. There we go. And then it should open. It should open. Lady Democrist is ruthless on this difficulty. And then we're going to climb right up. And now this is where you're going to need your flashbangs to shoot some little creatures down. Do. Come this way. Grab this money. This is where the rifle will be. And then we're going to come right up here. If you hear crowing, shoot a flashbang. Reload every single time. Shoot another one. I heard a crow right next to me. Shoot another one. I saw a crow. They be stunned for quite a bit, but there's a lot of crows here. Shoot another one. Shoot another one. You just want to keep on shooting them so they don't hit you. Because they are pretty ruthless. We're going to flashbang them. Flashbang them. And right here, there's always some of them trying to ambush you. Slide down here with your bad arm. Grab this Mask of Rage. Shoot one because they always follow you in there. knock down this ladder, jump right down. Don't climb down the ladder, just jump down. Shoot one. And then open that up. Reload. And then take the elevator. And that's what you want to do. As long as you shoot your flashbangs, you should be fine. You should be fine. And we have one more daughter left, and then Lady Democresque. And now let's head this way. Right through here. Lady Democresque is going to show up. Hey, look, it's something in your face. It's a flashbang.
Long, even if you run.
It was a flashbang in her face. My goodness. I couldn't tell her fast enough, but she tried to kill me because I tried to tell her. Come right through here. Open this door. Wrong key, buddy. Come right through here. Grab this mask. And now we're going to go through here. Now you want to actually get your explosive ready. Because you need to explode the wall and then get your flashbang right afterwards. So now we want to move the wall.
I was worried my sisters had gotten too.
Shoot that. Get your flashbang ready.
You've ruined the hunt.
And then go ahead and shoot her with the flashbang. And then shoot her.
You will not get
Pretty easy, right?
my prey, Mama.
And then grab the animal head. Examine the animal head. There we go. Grab the torso that she drops. There we go. And run down here. We're almost to the end of this. And then put in the animal head.
Okay, I should be able to get out with these.
Okay. Now let's get the flashbang ready. For later. And then we want to come over here. And you want her to keep on walking. She walks pretty fast. On Village of Shadows. And on Village of Shadows, she's really has great eyesight. So you want to wait until she goes through the door. And she will show up again once you put in all the statues and stuff, but you can hear her footsteps. Just wait until you hear the door. Like that. And now you want to come down. Yep. Just double check. She's through the door. And come this way. Almost like a Mr. X. And now put in the Mask of Sorrow. And put in the Mask of Pleasure. And then Joy. And then Rage. Now, if she's coming towards you, and if this does not open fast enough, you can go to the Duke really fast. But she usually stays right there for a little bit so you can get right through. Just keep on moving your back towards the door. And now let's head on up, and we're going to fight the boss. And you're just literally just going to use your Magnum the whole time. Literally just your Magnum. Grab the blade. Skippy. Now you want to just shoot her body. Now if she comes and attacks you, just block. And the stake gives you more ammo to work with in the start. Grab that first aid med. While the Wolfbane really didn't give you really any. It gives you 5 and then you have to reload. This one gives you 28 and then you reload. It's really, really nice. Now we're going to wait for her and shoot her in the body. She's pretty fast here, so you better be quick and shoot her. Like right here. Just shoot her right away even if you can't see her. Because she will fly up reload, and then shoot her. And then she should fall. If bugs show up, just hide in there. And just keep on shooting her in the air. And now that she said more blood, oh wait. Now you can skip. I don't know why it wouldn't let me skip. When she says more blood, that means it's going to the next phase. And this one's pretty easy too. She's not that hard of a boss as long as you keep on shooting her. Even if you can't see her, just shoot her because you hit her body or hit the monster that she's practically attached to. Either way will knock her to her next phase pretty fast. And now let's shoot her. And just keep on shooting her. See, just keep on shooting her even if you don't hit her body. And then that's it. You get the Crystal Democrisc.
You're the one who's cursed.
Not that hard of a boss. I'm at 39 minutes. Yeah, very awesome. Now we're going to go to the Duke again, and I'm going to do my next save. Grab the dirty flask. And then we're going to run down here. Shoot this. Or knife it, whatever you prefer. Get your flashbangs out. I'm going to show you another area that you can shoot crows in if you still haven't got that trophy yet. There's some fish here. If you want to get some fish. I'm surprised there's no trophy for getting all the recipes. And now Skippy. And now turn around. Go ahead and grab this key, this wing key. Run over here. Put in the wing key. I'm at orange caution right now, which is fine. Once I get into danger, then I'm going to go ahead and heal. As long as you block, you won't die by if you're in orange caution. And then open this. And this is where you can shoot some more crows. Like that. And some of them try to escape. And you can grab these crows. I think some of them did escape, but this is where you could get some crows, kills. Crystal fragment, nice. And now let's head to the Duke. And there's going to be some enemies here, so you want to have your flashbang ready. Shoot one right here. Stun him. And then run right over here, and they will all despawn. They're all afraid of the Duke. And run over here. And I'm going to save it. Hello, Dookie.
There you are. I had a feeling.
There we go. And then let's go ahead and save it. And then let's continue on through Village of Shadows. Shall we? I'm at 4111. And when I saved on this one, that's when I made it to the altar. So I'm literally 10 minutes ahead. Oh, not 10 minutes ahead, but like beating my time by at least 10 minutes. So now let's continue, shall we? Okay, now let's go ahead and go. We're going to go ahead and put in the winged key. The winged key. And then shoot this off. And let's go ahead and go. We're going to go all the way over here. No, this way. That's the way you're supposed to come out. Right up here. Go through this door, to this house, all the way to the end. Open this up. And right down here. There's going to be an enemy over here. So just be a little bit careful. Shoot him really fast. They die in one hit with the stake. Grab what he has. And now over here. We're going to go this way. Shoot that. Do not enter. And then go ahead, do 0, 7. 0408. And then grab the jackhammer and the money. The money. Now we're going to come out here. And I like to shoot these guys right away. Shoot him. And then put in the jackham handle. And then crawl right under. I almost said climb. And I would not recommend healing. Even if you're in red caution. Just because you will be able to heal pretty soon with Angie's house. Wait a minute, I'm going the wrong way. I always do that. I always have the instinct of turning that way. But you want to go this way, shoot him. You just want to shoot all of them. And then right over here there will be an archer. And there's going to be some armored enemies. So you want to be careful. You don't even have to aim, just shoot them. And there's going to be 2 armored enemies down there. That's the reason why we don't want to go down there when there's a lot of enemies. And then there's going to be 2 armored. At least have one of them come at you. And they don't get affected by flashbangs if they have a helmet on. So you want to knock off the helmet at least and then shoot them. Just like that. Grab what they got. Why not? Go ahead and put in the iron insignia key. We don't need the well wheel. We're just going to leave it alone. And we're going to climb right up here. And then hop on down. Run this way. Climb right up the ladder. Right up this way. And there's going to be an enemy in here. You can flashbang him or just kill him. It's totally up to you. I'm actually probably going to just flashbang him. And then I'm going to kill him, so I don't have to worry about his spooky little butt. No, I don't need that. I need this key. There we go. We have combined it with the 4-winged key. I'm going to grab what he had, and now let's leave. Unlucky. And then right through here. Okay. And now we're going to go to Angie's place. How about that? Angie's place. We're going to go straight over there. It was good, buddy. Buddy boy. I already know all that. And we're practically just going to be going through these places pretty fast. So let's go ahead and put in the 4-winged onboard key. And each time you finish an area, save it. It's because it will, just in case you mess up, you can restart your save. But Angie's place is probably the easiest place in the entire game on Village of Shadows because nothing changes. It's absolutely the same as Village of Shadows. You play hide and seek, you have to run away from the baby that seeks you out. It's practically the exact same, so it's not really much else to do. If you beat her fast enough, like I beat the Lady Killer pretty fast last time, so I got the Lady Killer challenge finished, which is killing her in a certain amount of time. Now, if you finish hide and seek in a certain amount of time, you get also a challenge, and the only way that you won't finish it in the time period is if Angie appears by the elevator at the end. If she does not appear by the elevator at the end, then you could get that challenge really easily done. But if she appears next to the elevator, then you're most likely not going to finish it. I can never finish it if she appears next to the elevator. It's like a cheat. It's like not fair that she appears over there, so you can't get really the challenge completed, unfortunately. And now we're going to go down here and place our photo in the photo hole. That's what we should do from now on. Just keep a photo album with us so we could just unlock any door we please. Because apparently a photo unlocks a door. Wonder how that works.
What's going on?
Yeah, what is going on? How did that open? That's the first concern. And now we're going to head right up. Angie's Place won't take that long. And then we'll go to Monroe's. Monroe's is not that hard either. It's practically the same also. And it's probably the easiest boss to really kill with your Magnum. Actually, Lady Democris was pretty easy. I think the two hardest sections of this game is probably Chris's section and Heisenberg's section. And I think that's it. Now we're going to go this way. And right up here, how's Benevento? Open sesame. And now let's go this way, back to the end room. When you reach this house, you can't do your fast walk or your big run like you can when you ate the food. So it makes it a little bit more difficult to finish some of this section because you're decreased in speed. Once again, take the elevator down. We go down. Alia vista, baby. I'll be back. That's my impression. And now let's go ahead and go this way. Right down here. I don't like that rain. So much slower. And now we're going to come in here and we're going to start the puzzles. Grab the flasky. Really? Yeah, I'm at 48 minutes. Nice. I should probably finish Angie's section before I hit the hour mark. Probably. If I'm fast enough. Okay. First things first, we're going to go ahead and move your fingers up here, caress her leg, and then go ahead and move it. Grab the winding key, and then put in the code right here, which is 0, 5, 2, 9, 1. Oops. 1. For a second, I thought it didn't open. I'm like, what the heck? And then come this way. This door magically appears open for you. How about that? And then come over here, put in the winding key. Okay, first things first, it's going to be 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 3 to 4, and then 4 to 5, and then play. So do it in that order. So it's 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 3 to 4, and then 4 to 5. You must do it in that order, it won't count. Grab the tweezers. Come this way, we're going to go back to the room and get something out of the doll's mouth. Oh my gosh, we have ghosts. We have a poltergeist in this house. Go ahead and open the mouth. I know. Sounds pretty kinky, huh? Oh, why are you trying to swallow that? Get that out of your mouth. Grab that film. And we're going to continue on. Yeah, she keeps her mouth open. I don't know why. Such a weirdo. And now we're going to go this way back to the elevator area. And we're going to place the film in here. Put in the film. And this one's going to be 2 to 5 and 1 to 3. And then play the movie. I wish you could skip this part, but unfortunately you can't. Oh, look at it. Well. Well, I guess we gotta go down there. And there you go. And it magically just falls off. Whoever installed that needs to be fired. Oh my gosh. Yes, instead of using your hands to push the tape off, you must cut it with scissors. Makes perfect sense. Think smarter, not harder. Ignore the phone. We don't need that phone. Unlock the door. And then wait until this unlocks for you. And then rip off her clothes. Or just scissor it off. Ah, perfect. And then grab the brass medallion. Run this way. And then let's go ahead and put, well, I guess I'm doing that first. Make sure the bird's facing right. Put in the 3 blind eyes. And then put in the brass medallion. There we go. Open sesame. Now we're going to get the breaker box keys. Breaker box keys. There's the well. Now let's go down. Instead of trying to see what's down here, we're just going to go down there blind as a mice. Turn around, grab the breaker box key, and then climb right up. There's the baby's cry. A pain. And then come right up the steps. And now the lights are out. It's very dark. It's very dark in here. You must trigger the baby first, so follow the umbilical cord. Once you hear the noise, turn around. And then come this way. Enter this door. Go through this door right there. Turn right. Past the door that we're going to have to go through once we get the relief of a child. Back through this crawl space. And then this way. Through this white door, grab or use the breaker key to grab a relief of a child. There we go. And now we're going to go back around. Don't go the way we just came through. You gotta go back around following the umbilical cord, because the baby will ambush you if you go the other way and swallow you whole. You must go the long way. I think this is easily the scariest part in the entire game. The rest is not as scary as this. Not even close. And then put in the relief of a child. The rest just feels like more action-y. This part feels more like survival horror. Come through here. To the room to get the fuse. I refuse to leave this fuse. Grab the fuse. And then we want to go back around. This way. And right this way. The baby's going to break through the door. Your character's going to freak out. And then we're going to come this way and hide underneath the bed. You can hide inside the wardrobe, but I never have. I've always hidden underneath the bed. And how are you supposed to escape the baby if you hide in the wardrobe? That is a good question. Are you going to come and eat me, baby? Wow, 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 wow. Oh, look at its drool. It's drooling. Disgusting. And then wait until it goes around, and then you can leave. Run for your life. Run back to the elevator. And the baby will catch up somehow. The baby is very fast. This way. Right through here. Right through here. Back to the elevator we go. Follow the umbilical cord. This way. And put in the fuse. And you get a save point right there. I never get eaten here by the baby. And you can see that I'm actually in green now. Because once you enter Angie's place, you get a green heal. You get a free heal. And I think this is the last free heal. I think there's 4 of them in... Oh no, there's 3 of them in the game. I don't think you get any in the factory. Unfortunately. Because I remember playing the factory and I don't remember getting one. But I believe there's a lot of guides out there that says you get 4 free heals. But I think you only get 3. I don't think you get one in Monroe's place. And then we're going to go play hide and seek. Now I would tell you which area she's usually in, but you should know by now if you played the other parts. Skippy. She should be on the top floor every single time. This is a fixed location. I've never seen her anywhere else besides up here, starting out. Hello, Angie. Okay, get out of here. And now our second place is going to be back to where we first was in the main hall. She's either behind the bookcase or shelving, or she's on the other end of the wall right here. If she's not right there, then she's over here, behind all of this. Now the third place, she could be by the elevator, and if she is, you won't get the challenge completed. But always check over here first because it's closer and she could be over here. And she is, so I think I finished the challenge this time. If she's by the elevator, you have to run all the way back to the elevator and you usually don't finish the challenge because it's so far. There you go. She's gone. She's a goner. Monroe's place is only going to take about 20-25 minutes, maybe even less. Actually, it should probably take less. And there you go, Skippy. And then go ahead and examine this. You get the 4-winged Unborn key. Grab that large legs flask. You grab the Angie doll for some more money. We're at 59 seconds. Or 59 minutes. I said seconds. But we're at 59 minutes. I see. I knew we'll finish that section before the hour mark. Barely. And now we're going to take the elevator back up. There we go. Or take the elevator back down. A long elevator. And once you take the elevator down, you can't really go back up. So, do whatever you want. But I'm literally just going through the story. Telling you the best ways to get through it. This way. Through this door. And now we're going to run back. And I like to have my flashbangs ready for just in case. Just in case. Now we're going to run this way. Actually, now I'm going to have my steak. And there's going to be an enemy pretty soon when you go through here. And you can shoot him. So you could get right past. Reload. Come right through here. And right through here. There's going to be some orchards, so you want to be quick here. As long as you're running, you won't get hit. Usually I don't. They usually fire where you were at, so if you keep on running, you usually don't get hit. Come this way. There's going to be an enemy right there. Shoot him so you can get past faster. And then right down here, back to the Duke. And then I'm going to save it because we just finished Angie's place. There we go. And now let's go ahead and go to Monroe's. Let's continue. And right through here, there's going to be an enemy. The one of those big monster, big wolf things. There's going to be 2 of them, but first we're going to fight 1. And then as it shows up, you want to fire it, and it literally gets thrown around. And you can see that he's lifting his hand up. That's how you know he's dead. Come down here, this way. And there's going to be another one. Very easy to kill these beasts with the stake. Very, very easy. There's one right there. Shoot that. Grab what he has. And then run this way. Monroe's place is not that hard either because there's not that much enemies. It's practically the same as before. Besides having just 2 of those beasts instead of 1. There's not really enemies here. Run this way. Run down the steppies. There is enemies in the beginning, but once you reach the windmill, there's no enemies. But we're going to use a flashbang instead of killing them. You can kill them, but I'd rather just use flashbang so I get through faster. The stronghold, I think, is the next hard part. But we use flashbangs all the way through the stronghold. And you have to wait until they recover. Because if you shoot a flashbang to try to stun them again before they recover, it won't work. Now first we're going to grab the flask. I like to have my flashbangs ready for action. But you don't have to use it until you reach, until you grab the boat keys. That's when you want to use them. And then reload right away. Once you do that, come over here or you'll be attacked. They attack pretty fast. Skippy?
Damn freak.
I know, right? He's a freak. Come down here. Let's go get the boat key. Boat key. Oh yeah, we need the stake really fast because we need to shoot down some boards.
How do I get out of here?
Wait a minute. This way. Yeah, you need to shoot down those. I almost forgot. And then get your flashbangs ready. Hop down. No enemies are going to attack you yet until you get the boat key. That's when enemies want to come and try to attack you. Once you grab it, shoot one right away. Man, I got stuck. Just shoot them. The one with the mask on his face, he will not be stunned by it. I was lucky enough to get past without him trying to hit me. Thank goodness. I kind of got scared there a little bit. And now let's run this way. But you want to shoot a flashbang and then leave right away. And then shoot another one when those enemies jump down. And then you should be able to get through freely. There will be some enemies here, so you just want to be quick. Use the boat key and get in the boat. Yeah, we're at hour and 5. So we're actually doing really good. We should finish this before an hour and 25 for Monroe's place. Actually, probably way before that. But I'm just being realistic a little bit. But this next part won't take that long. It's mostly just running. There's literally no enemies now for the rest of Monroe until you reach the boss. Practically. Besides Monroe himself, there's no more enemies. Now go through here. And now let's go. You can die pretty fast here. This is the only section in the game that's literally instant death if you mess up. unfortunately. And now let's go down here.
What am I supposed to do?
Run this way. That's what you're supposed to do.
He said the exit's on the wall.
Come this way, go through here. So yeah, if you're pretty fast on this, you should finish this in like 2 hours and 10. 2 hours and 20 at the most, so you should get the under 3 hour trophy if you haven't got it yet. Hop on down. Man, I wasn't even looking, but you want to hop on down. Don't even climb the ladder down, just hop on down. Come this way. Right through here. Mimo won't try to kill you right there, but he will right here. Shoot that. So wait until he goes through, and then run. Wait until he goes through here again, or for the first time, because he will knock you off. You're not fast enough on this little platforms. Shoot that, and then shoot the one right here. And then go through. There you go. Come this way. Push this off. Sorry if I'm going a little bit fast, but I'm hoping you watched my last 2 playthroughs, so you should know what to really do. Hop on down, open this box, and then go ahead and pull the lever. Pull the lever. Now this, I think, is the hardest part of Monroe's section, is trying to get through this fast enough, but you do have the speed thing, but these things don't stay up as long as they are with casual. Okay, then go through, pull that, and then go through really fast before that drops down. And then go ahead and pull that, pull that, pull that. Oh my gosh, I'm going to pull them again. Pull that, pull that, pull that. I like to pull them twice, pull that, because that will drop before you get to it. So remember to pull the orange one right when you go past it on the blue thing. Come this way. And then stop right here. Because he will try to swallow you whole. And then come this way. Now, if you don't think you can make the platforms, go ahead and pull them again. Spawn him and then spawn him again and then run up. There we go. And now we're going to come down here and run this way. Run up here. Run this way. Pull, push this one off. Run across it. Run up here and push this one off. There we go. Hop on down. Run this way. Run this way. Shoot this. Reload. Climb the ladder. And then let's catch a big one. Pull this. Pull this lever. Yes, indeed. And I can't wait until I finish with the main story. Because, shoot that. Because I played this main story like 10 to 12 times already. So, I'm ready to go to Mercenaries. And then shoot that lockdown, climb the ladder. I'm ready to go to Mercenaries. Run this way. Reload every single time you don't have enemies. Examine that, because if you don't, then you can't examine this hole right here when you grab the crank. Okay. Oh my gosh, you put in the wrong item. The crank. That's too big for that key, Ethan. And Monroe is not that hard of a boss, actually. He's very, very easy with the stake. And I just keep on shooting him, because there's really no reason to stop shooting him. Even when he's up top shooting the acid, I just keep on shooting him. I just don't see the reason why not you don't. Even if it's not doing damage to him or something like that. You have potential that it can do damage to him and kill him faster when he jumps down. Oh my goodness, he tried to eat me. And then come over here, start the power. And then we'll go fight Monroe. Monroe. See, it's practically the same. Angie and Monroe's place are literally the same as Casual. It's just the boss fights themselves, or Monroe's boss fight just could kill you really fast. And that's practically the only difference. With the steak, you should take him out pretty fast. So this one right here will be blue, white, orange, and then we got blue. And then go ahead and pull the lever. Nice try, buddy. And then go ahead and go through here. Follow him. And then come this way. And then go ahead and grab this 10,000 lei. Hop on down. And right when he shows up, we're just going to shoot him. At least trigger him. And then start shooting him. When he turns red, he's going to try to attack. But as long as you keep on shooting him, you should be fine. And don't reload. You have a big clip until you run out. But usually he tries to climb up. Yeah, if he's climbing up, so come over here. And then start shooting him again. And I just shoot him right here. I don't see why not. And when he comes down, don't even leave this place. You can just start shooting him from here. Because he'll die in like 2 hits once he comes down. And he will do it again. On Village of Shadows, he does it twice. Reload. I don't see why not to just not shoot him right here. I've never knocked him out of this before. But, you have a potential to maybe kill him up there. I see, like, blood splatting out, so I don't see why not. It won't. There you go. Once he comes down, you can kill him right there. Crystal Monroe.
The exit's up ahead.
Very easy, very easy. Now we're going to go to the Stronghold. Reminds me of Sky High. Now come through here, grab the key. Combine with 4-winged unborn key to make a 6-winged unborn key. And then Skippy, we're at hour and 14. See, you should beat that before an hour and 20 if you're fast enough. Wait a minute. Why am I turning myself around? Come this way. Unlock this. I want to see if I can actually beat this without healing. I don't know. I want to see if I can. If that's the case, that'd be pretty awesome. I haven't had to heal once because I got 3 free heals. Now with the Stronghold, you might get hit by Yui because he's very hard to not get hit by because of his hammer. But if you hide behind the pillars, you could potentially block the blast. It will actually weaken the blast where you won't go to red caution. You will just go straight to orange caution instead. Now I'm going to kill you because you're in my way. I don't want you killing. I don't want you hitting me. I don't even think I killed him. And now run this way. Now we're going to go to the Stronghold. Alex Stronghold. Alex Strong Arms. Alex Louise Strong Arms. If he was in here, it would be much easier. Run all the way back to the entrance. Now let's go to the Stronghold. Rose is waiting for you. And then there's some goats here. I kill them because they can hit you. At least I killed that one. Because he can kill you. And now let's go ahead and use the key right here. And let's go to the stronghold. And then it's just the factory. Then Redfield's next area. Chris's area. And then after that is Melina. Okay, here you need your flashbangs. And reload every single time you use it, because you're going to use it quite a bit here. Shoot it once. Shoot it again. I was so lucky that I did not get hit right there. Run across. Shoot one. Shoot one. Then climb the ladder. And then pull this. But if you shoot a flashbang at you right before he jumps down, you could actually not get hit by him. It's nice. And then pull this one. Once you pull that, jump down. Shoot a flashbang, wait until they recover. Because it won't count if they don't. There we go. Keep on moving backwards so you could go through here. There we go. Wait until they recover so you can shoot one at them. If you saw how weird that is, because I restarted, because right when I did the last switch, I ended up getting hit by an archer right when I done pulling the switch. So I had no chance of actually getting away from that. So I restarted back to the previous checkpoint. Okay, now let's run down here.
This must be dead.
And then right this way. I restarted because I got hit towards the end. So first shoot him off. Okay, we're at 118 right now. And then come up here. And then start shooting them as they come up. It makes it so you're in a tight area so they can't really sneak past you. And you practically want to kill all these enemies. Stronghold is one of the hardest parts of the game. Grab all that goodies. And then once you go to the stairs, or this little area right here, enemies are going to start showing up. Whoa. That was a close one. Now they're going to jump over here. Shoot that, so you can kill them. Oh, you're not dead. The reason why is because if you try to jump on the zip line and there's a bunch of enemies there, they could potentially attack you right when you hop on down. Now let's run this way. Now no enemy should show up behind you, but you're going to have some that's going to show up in front of you. So you see some crawling right there. Usually they don't show up behind you. That one did though. Nice try, buddy. And now over here, more enemies are going to show up.
Okay, big guy.
Run this way. And then keep on moving backwards as you shoot them. None should show up behind you. And now it's run. I run that way. They're pretty fast because it's much easier to shoot them as they do that. And then run down. Yeah. And now we're going to fight Yuri. So yeah, I kind of messed up like once or twice there. But I restarted just so... because the checkpoints are really graceful there. So it's very easy to just restart. And then crawl right through here and we're going to start fighting Yuri. And Yuri, if you shoot a flashbang right when he's jumping down, you will be able to avoid his attack. And if you're hiding behind a pillar. So I'm going to show you how to do that. See if I can do it this time. Now go ahead and get your stake out. Make sure you have a flashbang ready, because once the enemy starts showing up, you want to shoot a flashbang. Now Yuri's going to show up, you want to shoot him.
That's not good.
And then shoot him up there. Shoot a flashbang. And then start shooting him some more. And he's dead. Now, if 3 enemies show up, shoot a flashbang, and then you'll be able to take him out.
Eat shit.
Or take them out. And then run this way. He's very easy to kill. Now down here. Yeah, see, I shot a flashbang and I did not get hit by that. Okay, we're at hour and 22. And see, I'm still at green. So if he's about to jump at you, shoot a flashbang right away. And then reload if there's enemies that show up. Reload really fast and then shoot it at them and then kill them. And now let's go. Let's see if I can do this without healing. This way. We're almost done. Now it's just the factory. Just the factory. We should finish the factory in like 30 minutes. Give or take. Maybe even quicker than that. And then run through here. Put in the iron insignia key. Now down here. Now if you still haven't got the crow trophy, there's some crows down there. But be careful because the alphas are also down there. And if you want 80,000, go ahead and kill them. I don't worry about it. But you can. Hey goatie, I want to just kill you. Bah. I've been bad. Now let's run up here. And now let's go ahead and put in the flasks. Torso flask. Thank you, buddy. Skippy. Put in the arms flask. Let's put in all the flasks. Let's put in the flask from Fullmetal Alchemist also. I wish I had that. Kinda don't wish I had that, actually. Okay, let's continue. Sorry, my volume for my game just turned off on my recording. That was actually very annoying. So I had to pause it really fast and fix that. So if there's a little bit of audio missing from this clip, I'm sorry about that. But luckily, you're not here to hear that audio. You're here to hear my audio. So it should be fine. I just can't believe it did that. I want to know how long it's been since it did that. Now let's put in the chalice. Okay, and now we're going to go down. There we go. It is closing above our heads. Ba 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 ba. And I'm going to make a save right here and check out my recording again, and make sure that making sure that the sound is working and everything like that. So
Don't worry about the kid, Ethan.
now it's run here,
Fine. Ha!
and I'm going to make a save right here.
Across the bridge.
Okay. We're at hour and 25. Nice. Yeah. So now let's continue, shall we? Okay. Now we're going to go this way, and we're going to go into the factory. And for this, there's going to be some enemy, there's going to be a lot of enemies in here, but you can flash literally every enemy, even the ones that are armored in the factory. So it makes it much easier if you need to get some time to shoot them.
Back in America. I like you. I'd like to speak to you about Rose.
And then come down here.
Oh, come on in.
I will.
Don't worry. It's not a trap.
And now we're going to go this way. Down here. And this time when you're getting chased by the helicopter dude, there's going to be at least 2 enemies in the way. Skippy. So get your flashbangs ready. There's going to be one right here. Hop on down. There's going to be one right here. Run this way and hop on down. Pretty easy to get through. And now let's continue.
What was that thing?
And make sure you reload it. We're going to need it pretty soon. We're going to flash some 3 enemies up here. The reason why is because we're not going to be coming back here. This is a one and done area, so it's easy to just flash them really fast and just leave. When I kill some enemies, it's because they will be in our way later, and I don't want that. So flash them. And I'm still at green health. Nice. Okay, now let's open this. And then this way. And then let's climb up this ladder. Right up here. Open sesame. There we go.
Upstairs.
And now we're just going to head straight into it. We're not going to talk to the Duke until we need to go fight Heisenberg practically. So we're just going to go right through it. This way. And there's going to be 2 enemies that I like to kill. I like to shoot this off and then get ready to kill them. Like that. The reason why is because they will be in our way later when we have to fight some armor guys. And then this way. So I just kill them because I just know they're going to be in the way. And I'm going to have to kill them later anyways. Now through here there's going to be a big armor guy. But he won't wake up until you get next to him. Or if you flash him. Which we will because flash does work on them. And then right up here I like to shoot these guys really fast. Just because I know they're going to be in the way later. And now let's come in here. Now this guy I'm not going to kill. Well, I'm just going to flash him. And then reload my flash really fast. And then go ahead and grab this relief mold. Actually, I'm not going to flash him. I'm just going to leave him. Because he won't wake up in time. And then a helicopter dude is going to show up. And then run right past him. I'm literally going to flash him again just in case. There we go. And now I'm going to flash him. And then as he gets flashed, I'm going to put in the relief mold. And then get ready to kill him. I'm going to reload my flash though, just in case. And then get ready to kill him, knock off his armor, and then shoot him right in the chest. Shoot another flashbang. Reload. There you go. Then grab the relief mold.
Seems useful.
Put in the relief mold right here. I like to go by the doors so they don't get a chance to attack you. And then you can just leave that guy. And then there's going to be a guy right here. I shot him in the face, but I didn't kill him. Hop on down. And now here is a good technique to know. Is that I like to get my explosive rounds ready. And then shoot that. But sometimes you have to be dead on. Like that. And it stops. Now if you do this one, it stops. And I like to use my flashbangs because there's going to be some enemies here. And I like to kill these enemies. Because I don't want to be rushed. Okay. And now this one's a pretty tough one because it's in the middle right there. So I like to come over here to shoot it. Because it's much easier. Oh, I have my flashbangs on. There we go. And that stops. I know it takes a little bit more time. This one is a much easier one because you can just shoot it once and it should destroy them all. And then I like to use my gun here to kill them. They die in one hit, so it's really not that bad. And now here's the hardest one to hit. It's right there. You just gotta have the good angle. So finding that good angle is pretty tough. Because this one goes pretty fast, I'll probably get hit by it. Yeah, this one's a tough one. There we go. Shoot it when it's literally about to go down, because by the time it goes down, it will fire and actually go through. So there we go. And that's how I get through that without having to worry about much. And let's go through here. And get your flashbangs back ready, because you need them. Okay, let's get my flashbangs. There we go. No enemies right now, but there will be. And I like to flash every single enemy and just run past them. And then right up the steps. Okay, get your gun ready. Grab the cog mold. Right there. And then come right through here, unlock this. I like to flash him. Come down here. Put in... Oh, I have to do the cog really fast. Flash him again. I totally forgot about this. And then wait until it forms. If this enemy comes through, you can shoot him. There we go. The cog mold just finished. Then come through here. And then put it in. I got ahead of myself. And as you turn away or run away, you will end up right back there anyways. And I'll come this way. An enemy is going to drop down. I like to shoot him.
Such a disappointment.
Enemy right there. Run past him.
Against that bitch Miranda. Truly disappointing.
And there will be one right over here. So go ahead and shoot him. Come right up here.
Took us to be her children. She locked us away.
One right here.
Decades.
Switch your ammo so you can shoot that really fast and then switch back.
Can you
and come right through here. There will be an enemy in there, but I don't worry about him. And then flash these guys. Did I really get hit?
Like my sibling. I want nothing more than to be free of that bitch.
Shoot them again.
I need enough time.
And then run this way. I got kind of turned around. That's why I had to flash them again. Come right up here.
These are the fruits of my power.
And then the enemy right here.
I will destroy the
Step back, flash him.
world.
And then come this way. Switch your ammo.
Ethan.
Switch your ammo back.
Freak.
And then run this way. Push this. I like to use my actual explosives, because if you don't, then you're just going to have to shoot those all together, and then he has a chance to actually catch up to you faster. And now there's going to be another one pretty soon. Yeah, through here there's going to be another one. Flash him and then go around him. And then switch your ammo really fast. Switch your ammo back. They stay stunned for quite a bit. Okay, and then run this way. I always forget about that. Flash them. And then go right here. And now he's chopping them up. Come right through here. I always forget about that point. So right when you finish that last drill guy, turn left and then flash those enemies that's on the stairs. I was lucky enough to not even get hit at all.
One way to go.
And now we're going to come up here. And then this way. And this is a good place to shoot some soldats from up here. See, a perfect place. It's still really hard with the stake and stuff, but it's more closer.
Were nothing but children.
And now here, I usually could run right past all of them. I like to flash them anyways.
She's long lost all her humanity.
But it's easy to get past them.
You don't give a shit about your family drama.
And just flash them if you're worried. And then come this way. And then we're going to hop on down here. And now, we need our explosive rounds. I believe that's what we need next. So switch to your explosive rounds. Yep. And you can actually shoot all of them right here. And this part's actually not that hard at this particular point. So shoot one right there. Shoot one right there. You can shoot 3 of them from right here. And then you can come on this side and shoot this one. Just find a good angle. And there you go. You can shoot them all down here with the your explosives. And now switch to your flash rounds. I know I'm going pretty fast, but this is the best way to do it all. And flash them all.
Another one?
They be stunned for a while. And as long as you stun them in this order, then they will fly up and they usually don't get in your way. See, the one that I just flashed usually flies right there. And he did not. And then flash them right there. Because they always fly right there. Because if you don't flash them, then they'll probably fly right here up to the ladder. And then it'll make it much harder to get to. So I always like to look down and flash them right there. And then you can come right up here. And that's practically it with that section. And then right through here. Okay. Just trying to think if there's any enemies on the way. So far, no. I'm going to keep my flash rounds on, though. Okay, now we're at the fan part. Now, make sure you have... I'm actually going to switch... Make sure you have your explosive rounds on. If you don't, then just switch to your... There we go. Just switch to your stake. I forgot to put on explosive rounds, but it's fine. Just switch to your stake. You have time to do it. And now let's go.
That was close.
because I don't have time to actually switch ammo by the time I get whipped up to pieces. And now let's come up here. That's what I forgot to do. But you have your stakes, so it's fine. You can switch guns really fast. And now let's go ahead and turn this. But once you reach Chris, you are going to get... it's like impossible to not get hit during Chris's section. And Miranda, it's like impossible to not get hit for her section. So, we are going to heal. But I'm trying to go as far as I can without healing. And Heisenberg's
If that happens,
boss fight is actually pretty hard because you can't heal when you're in the tank.
the whole village. But don't worry. I'll stop it. I'll use Rose.
Okay, now let's go this way.
Miranda.
Okay. Grab this key mold
Who doesn't see your kid's power?
and then come up here.
Take Rose? I'd like to see you try. There's more?
Yeah, there's more, buddy. And now let's move the elevator. We gotta get Heisenberg's key. Now this part you have to kill some of the armor guys. You can try to run past them, but I just think it's better to just kill them. Yeah, I don't see the point of really not. We're at hour and 41, so we're actually doing pretty good. But we should reach Chris by like an hour and 55-ish. Now let's go ahead and go down to B4. Yay. Hello, Duke. And now we wait. Yeah, you practically just use your flash rounds and your grenade launcher through the whole factory practically. Now we're going to come back through here.
It's dark.
Yeah, it is. Man, if Ethan could take out a bunch of your soldiers, how are they even, like, good? The reason I kill those enemies, because once you come back down there, there's going to be an armor guy anyways. And now here, there's one right here. I like to flash him, and then go ahead and shoot him. There we go. I like to do that just because it makes it much easier. Just get past them without worrying about stuff. And then reload your flash. And then there's going to be another one. Wait until he comes to the door. Flash him. And he's dead. And then put in your key mold. Reload your flash. All we need is the key mold, so we could just wait right here. Wait until it's done. And then grab the key mold. The key. Grab the Heisenberg key. And then come this way. There's going to be an enemy pretty shortly. There's going to be 2 armor guys. One, they're in the same places as the other 2 difficulties. There's one right here. I like to flash him and then start shooting him. You can run past them, but I don't like to. Get your flash ready. Flash him again. And then shoot him. And there you go. Grab what he has. Reload. There's going to be another one. You can run past them, but I just don't see the point. When you could just kill him right there. And now this way there's going to be another one. You could actually knock him away. But he's really hard to knock away. Reload your flash really fast. Flash him again. And then he's dead. Pretty easy, pretty easy. And that's the last enemy until Heisenberg. There we go. And now we're going to go back to B1. Hello, Duke. Long time no see. Oh, he's falling asleep. Am I boring you? Come on, buddy. I know I'm boring, but dang. That's how I am in the movie theater sometimes when I'm watching a boring movie. But most of the time I should walk out, but I pay good money to be there. So I'm going to pay good money to sleep then. Then we're going to put in the Heisenberg key. And make sure you have some flash ready. I believe we have to use flash next. Yeah, because we are going to be facing the helicopter dude. And he's not that hard because we have flashes. And then switch to your stake after. Flash. And then I like to reload. I don't even know where he went. Flash him. Reload. He does not last that long. So you have time to shoot him at least once. And then flash him again. I like to reload just because. And then flash him again. Reload. Now he went this way. And I can't see him. So I'm actually going to flash him again. Flash him again. Flash him again. Make sure you're not in his way. Is that it? Yeah, that's it.
Now stay down.
See how easy that is? And then reload. Just stay out of his way when he does that, and then grab the mechanical heart. Now it's just Heisenberg. Now where is the exit? I believe it's this way. Yeah, this way is the exit. Now this way. Now it's just Heisenberg, and then we'll play as Chris, and then it's Miranda. I know. I hope you guys are having a blast. I'm still at green. I've been green this whole game. Nice. I made it all the way through the factory at green. And if you get hit while you're in the tank, that does not count as like hits for Ethan. That counts as hits for the tank. So once you get out of the tank, you have full health again. Or the amount of health that you started the boss fight in. And he's very easy once you get out of the tank. You just spam stake at him. Now come through here.
Again?
And then come to here. And then move to here. But I'm definitely going to take damage on Miranda. There's no way around it.
Can't turn back now.
Okay. And now we're going to save it really fast, and then we'll start Heisenberg fight. So let's go. Man, I made it to 1:21 escaping from Monroe. So I'm doing really good then. Let's continue. Okay. Now let's go into our tank. Now with this fight Heisenberg, the main thing you need to do is just keep on shooting him. You could block and shoot at the same time.
I'm coming, Rose.
But you want to keep on shooting at him. Don't shoot your rockets unless he's close to you. And try to aim for his weak spots. It's mostly because it'll knock him back and it'll give you time to recover a little bit to move away. But when he gets close to you, fire a rocket. Now if the rocket's reloading while he's coming towards you, just block and shoot. And shoot his weak spots. Because if he hits his weak spots, it will stun him a little bit for you to get away. And that's the biggest thing. Once you finish the tank part, he's easy peasy. He dies pretty fast. Okay, and now let's go ahead and continue. And shoot him. Shoot him in the weak spots as best as you can once they appear. See, he's coming close to me, so I'm shooting him. Block. Shoot a rocket. He was close to me. I'm trying to get away from him. And then when he does this, shoot him in the face. so you could explode it and they will just fly around. And they will actually stun him a little bit where he's stuck. Now go to his other weak spots. Shoot him because he got really close. There we go. And keep on shooting his weak spots when they show up. Block. Shoot him. Block. Yeah, shoot his weak spots. There we go. There we go. Now shoot his face. Shoot him in the weak spot with the rocket to knock him back. There we go. And each time a weak point shows up on the arm, aim for that first. Shoot a weak, your rocket. Once it says it's not reloading anymore, then fire one when he gets close. And keep on shooting his weak spots. Like that. It did not say reloading, so I shot one. And now, shoot him in the face. There we go. Oh my gosh, he got to me really fast. I'm not giving up. And keep on going until he has no more weak spots anymore. Can be very difficult. As long as you don't have any rockets reloading, then it's fine. There we go. Okay, now when he's on fire like that means he's practically done. And you just wanted to keep on doing that. But make sure you have one rocket ready. If it still says reloading, by the time he does the magnetic thing, it should stop saying reloading. And now, we're going to shoot a rocket at him. There we go. And now we're going to be on the second phase, which is, I think, the easiest phase to do. Just because you just have to spam stake at him. And then keep on firing at him. And don't stop. Just like that. And he should be done, but I just like firing. Yeah, when he goes to the middle, he's done. And now he's practically done.
You really should have taken my deal. You'll be foes in the afterlife. Rose's power is one. Right after I murdered the ram.
Nice try, buddy. It is, buddy. I'm sorry about that. I had to take you out. And it's just like that. Just keep on retrying if you mess up, but only shoot a rocket when he gets close to you. And that's it. That's the end of him. And now we're as Chris, which I think is the hardest section in the entire game. Easily the hardest. Chris is very hard to get finished with.
able to retrieve the body, but I've recorded evidence.
Share your screen, and I'll go over the situation.
Let's Skippy.
Been a while since we fought together, Captain.
Okay, now we're going to continue. Make sure you bought the Dragoon in the extra content shop and then gain the infinite ammo for it. That's what you want to do. You don't have to upgrade it at all. You just have to get buy it and then get infinite ammo. And then you have it. But he has some crappy weapons for this.
Everyone watch for hostile
So now we're going to come down here. And then enemies are going to show up.
There's more than we thought. Watch out.
And I like to start right here. They run pretty fast, so be careful. And then go up a little bit more. Wait for some enemies to show up. And then reload really fast after you take one out. See, they get pretty close. And then there's going to be a little bit more in this section. So you just want to take your time. Once you see the fire like that, then they're going to come. And I like to move backwards while I shoot them. There we go. And I think it's just 2 of them. Now, if you reload before your ammo runs out, you reload faster. Just not by much, just you do reload faster. Now grab every single ammo right here, even if it's for the Dragoon, mostly because it has flashbangs and grenades right there, and you need those. Very important. And now I'm going to go ahead and shortcut my grenades. My grenades are always shortcutted, but I'm going to put them up here. I like them up there. And then I'm going to shortcut my flash grenades. You're going to need them. And then come right through here.
What the hell is that thing? It's all...
And then there is going to be a beast that's going to show up. I like to try to run past them.
Large mutated bioweapon sighted.
And then once you jump down there, they despawn. And then come over here, grab all this.
Leaving some supplies in one of the houses, Captain. Help yourself.
And then run this way. And there's 2 of those beasts. That's why I recommend just keep on running. And then come this way. Enemies are going to show up. I like to wait. And then unload everything on them. And then you want to spawn some more. Come back down here. Wait, because there's going to be 2 of them. There we go. And then there's going to be one more.
I need some backup.
I see you. 200.
Right here. I like to take him out. Now right here, there's going to be a bunch of enemies. I like to get my grenades ready. Mostly because once you, I'm going to make a run for it. You could try to take them out, but there's like a couple of them that likes to respawn. And then once you get closer to the tractor, a lot of them show up and you don't have enough ammo in your clip to take them all out before one of them gets to you. So I like to get my grenades ready. You can use flash, but my grenades work just fine. And you're just going to want to make a run for it. And that's practically what I got for you guys. So run.
I've never heard of a Mutamycete colony growing so huge.
And then keep on throwing. And then once you reach here, then you reach a cutscene and they will despawn.
All right, Lobo.
And so it takes about 3 grenades by that point.
Roger that, boss.
Okay, now you just want to mark the target. Shoot it. There we go. And then you want to come over here really fast. Grab all the ammo over here.
Reloading now. Just a minute. There's a swarm headed that way.
And then get ready. Fire that. And then equip this really fast so you can take him out. and then dodge past these creatures. And then once you come over here, that's when you want to throw a grenade, a flash grenade, because then it will flash all of them.
Expanding. There must be something stimulating.
And then move around like that so you don't get hit. And then grab all this ammo.
Hold your horses. I'm reloading.
And then you want to go ahead and fire this guy. And make sure you grab all of that. And reload. And then get your grenade ready, because once they all come over here, this will kill them all. Throw another one. Throw another one.
I'm reloaded. Where should I point next?
And then throw a flash. There we go.
PSA guys are engaging.
And then throw another flash and then get it ready.
Be after the Megamycete C2.
There you go. And that's how you do that. I started green. Nice.
Good. Megamycete must be below.
So yeah. What I did there is after the first one, I went and grabbed all the ammo on the left side. And then shot the explosive and then shot all of them. And then once I used, once I went over there to where I was going to be next, I threw a flash while I did the explosion. And then after that, wait until a bunch of enemies come around the explosive and throw a grenade. The explosive won't kill them. You have to throw a grenade to amplify the explosion. If you just hit the canister, it won't kill them. And then keep on throwing grenades to knock them out. And then when he says it's ready, run out while throwing one flash first so you can get through. And then throw another one right when you get around. And then you can start using the explosives. The reason I use the little way to explode. The reason why I use grenades in the beginning because I want to knock off the helmets of the ones that can't get affected by the flash as long. And so when you throw a flash, it will affect them. And I'm hoping that explained pretty good.
Rest of you stay back.
Now right here, you're most likely going to need a heal.
Prepared the mold at the village with a sample from the bakers and
The reason why is because this enemy is very hard
on the E-series.
to really beat without being hit. For some reason, it didn't give me any grenades right
Stuff
here.
originate here.
Usually it gives me grenades. This time it didn't. Weird. Huh. Weird. I don't know why it didn't give me any grenades. It just gave me a lot of... Oh, there's the grenades. I was like, it should have gave me grenades. There we go. And we're going to use the grenades on this guy. So right here, block B at the very end. Because it's impossible to dodge this, really. Making it easy to dodge. See, it's like impossible to dodge that. And then throw grenades behind them. And then he's going to do it again. He usually does it twice. Block. And then throw one.
Lobo, I got a tough guy here. I'm gonna need backup.
Okay. And then start shooting his legs. Block. Oh, he missed. Oh, no, he hit me. And shoot him in the legs because it does more damage right now since you can't get behind him. Block. Not able to use yet. Come over here.
Good. I'll signal with the locator.
Give a guy a break.
And then, once he gets hit... Oh man, you want to be reloaded first. And then shoot him in the back. Block. And now, oh man, it's almost ready.
Ready when you are.
Oh my gosh. Heal up. you're going to need to heal with this guy. It's impossible to not. There we go. And now get this ready. And shoot him in the back. And shoot him in the legs if you can't hit him in the back. And block each time he tries to hit at you. Oh my gosh. Block. Oh my gosh. Heal up. Like, I tried so many different ways to try to beat him without healing. Oh my gosh. And you don't have to aim at him. And don't aim at him when he's right up there. The reason why is because it'll just knock him down up there. And then, you can't hit him. Oh man, I should have reloaded first. It usually takes about 4 times. Block. Heal when you're in caution. Block. Oh my gosh. Heal up. And then fire. You can aim anywhere and it will still work. Come on. What the hell? Why did that happen? What the heck happened? Oh my gosh, that's so lame. I aimed straight at him too. So keep on aiming at his legs then so you can do more damage. And keep on blocking. And then reload. And then go ahead and fire at him this time. There we go. And this should probably be the end of him. Yep, he looks like he's fading. Yeah, he's done. I can't believe that actually upsets me that that happened. I healed like 3 times.
I'll keep going. The rest of you, stay above ground.
Okay. And now let's go ahead and leave. I think that's the hardest boss in the game. In my opinion. Heisenberg can, but I really do think he's the hardest boss in the game. And the reason why is because you absolutely have to heal with him. Heisenberg, you don't have to. I've never ever found an easy way to kill him on Village of Shadows that caused me to not heal. I always have to heal. I played that boss like probably like 10 times and I cannot find a way to not heal. I always get hit. So it's impossible to beat him without healing. In my opinion, I don't think anybody could. If they could, then good for them if they could beat it without healing. But I really tried to find an easy way to do it without healing, and it's not possible for me. So it's not going to be really that easy for you guys either, or not possible for you guys. So don't even worry about it. And now we're going to play as Ethan. Miranda, we're probably going to have to heal too. If you heal with Miranda, then she's easy. If you don't, then she's very hard. So I'm just probably going to heal with her too. I made it all the way past the factory without healing, not getting hit at all, until I reached that last boss. It's not easy. But that's just how I figured it out. You don't have to move at all. You can literally just stay right here and it will move on. Yeah, once he looks down at his hands.
How did I get here?
Like that, and then you can skip. We're at 2007. We actually might beat this in like 2010, 2011. So that's why I'm like, you could beat this and get the Dashing Dad trophy if you haven't got that yet. And there's some first aid med right here. Grab that if you need.
Do you have sufficient weapons and items?
And I'm going to sell some stuff to him. Why not? I haven't talked to him in a while. Not even in the factory. I'm not going to sell those. So we have 4 first aid meds. Now if you need any more, you could make some more.
Oh, the assemblage of life.
Now let's go.
Please, be well. Thanks.
I will be well. And now let's go fight Miranda. You can save it right here actually. Save it first. The reason why is just in case, so we could restart to this particular section. So you gotta save it. Yeah, right here. And we're at 2007, so now let's go. Down this way. Make sure you have your flashes because that's what we're going to be using for Miranda. We're not going to use explosives. And then we're just going to unload some steak to her. If you start shooting her with the steak right away, you can
Out of my way.
you can pretty much knock her out of her first and second phase really fast. And she does take damage when she's molding back into another phase. She does take damage. I tried it. I knocked her out of her second phase right away after when she was done. So now let's go.
You fulfilled
Now you just want to shoot her. If you get a headshot, you do more damage.
disposed of my false children and awakened the glory.
And then keep on shooting her. You can knock her out of her second molded phase really fast.
I assure you I'll provide
See, like that.
you with truth.
And then keep on shooting her.
So now you can die peacefully. You understand the level
Block.
of
She usually always hits me right there.
You deny me.
Why the hell can't you realize
And I just knocked her out of that phase.
my goddamn kid?
Feel the dark god's wrath.
And then shoot that and keep on shooting at her. And then reload. And then wait until she shows up and then we're going to shoot a flashbang to knock her out of
Now,
this.
Mr. Winters,
There we
I
go.
think it's time you left things
And you don't need to reload that. We're not going to use it again usually. And now hide right here. And you can actually shoot her from right here.
Megamice. My daughter will be made manifest at last. I've waited a century, all for this day.
Block.
Your time is up. Now die.
Block. And then keep on shooting her. I don't know. I don't like that move.
Why do you interfere? Surely you have no need of hers now. So close to death.
She's my goddamn daughter. You psycho.
Shoot those. Block. She usually always tries to attack you right afterwards.
Will not let him or anyone else take Rose
Block.
or my daughter.
Heal up. She's very hard on this phase. She's very aggressive.
Don't resist.
Block. Heal up.
How about this? This
Block. And then shoot her.
you won't interfere.
Block. When she jumps around like that.
They could do nothing to assuage my years of loneliness.
Ever think the problem
Shoot those. And then shoot her. Block.
of real love?
And now she's done with this phase. I healed like 3 times on that one phase. That phase is very hard. Very hard. That phase is really hard to beat without getting hit.
I will.
There we go. And now just shoot her. And that's it. You finished it. I almost did it without healing. It's just the last phase of Miranda and that one boss with Chris is like very, very hard to do. And then you get best dad ever, world's best dad, and then universe best dad. Completing the whole game on Village of Shadows. And then get the hand cannon. I got the rocket pistol. Perfect. And we got a lot of CP. So if you don't have enough CP now, you do definitely have it now. And then make another save. I'm just going to save it on this one. Why not? And there we go. And now we're going to get the last bit of trophies, not the mercenary ones. We're going to go to extra content. And you can get the hand cannon if you want, but you definitely need the rocket pistol. And I'm just going to buy the hand cannon just because, why not? But you need the rocket pistol. If you don't get this, that means you can't get the last bit of the crafting items. And then load game, don't hit continue. Don't load your autosave because then you have to run all the way back because that brings you to right before Miranda. So you want to go to get Rose from Miranda. Oh, when did I finish? I didn't check. I finished in 2 hours and 11. Nice. Okay, I just realized I didn't really check. And now let's go here. So if you didn't get Dashing Dad, you would have got it now.
I gotta go.
And now we're gonna get the last bit of items.
I have something special today.
So yeah. Now let's go to supplies. And we're going to buy the rocket pistol.
You'll be slaughtering things.
And then once you get the rocket pistol, grab this crafting item. And the trophy won't pop until you go to your crafting menu.
Luke's Emporium is
Oisonen.
thankful for your business.
And then you go to craft this. Let me show you something really fast. I forgot to show you this. I got Oisonen. Now let's go to Oisonen and tinkering. So Oisonen was at 10 out of 11 that I showed you quickly. But this one says 10 out of 11. So that means you just need to get one more crafting item. If you did not get the trophy, just check this and then try to craft all of it and see which ones you didn't grab. Now, if you did not get all the crafting items,
As you wish.
come here. You should be able to get all of them right here. Now, if you can't, one of them that does give you it is the, where is it? The WCX. So if you purchase this, it will give you an option to buy a crafting item and then the rocket pistol. I think those are the only two. The rest usually just shows up as you go through the game. I think those are the only two weapons that you have to purchase to get them. And now let's get the last trophy for this campaign. Create every type of item available in the crafting menu.
You will.
And that's practically it. And then you can just quit. You can save it if you want. And you get Tinker. And then if you come to bonuses, extra content, see how much CP you have. You can buy as much as you want. You get some more. I think the only thing we have left is just infinite ammos. Hand cannon, you could get infinite ammo on only when you fully upgraded it. There's no custom parts for it. And then complete all stages with at least an SS rank and mercenaries, which you could get that. And that's practically it. So, and now let's check out our trophies and see which ones we have left. So all we have left is just 2 mercenaries. And then you get the platinum, and then we'll do Winter's expansion. So, trophies. And I have 95%. So, next is mercenaries, and then we got the platinum. So, and the only 2 that we need for mercenaries, if we go all the way down, it's all the way to the bottom. This one is going to be the one that takes time, but you should get the 30 hit combos as you try to get to this one. As you try to go for this one, you should get this one. And that's practically it. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like and subscribe. And we're almost to the platinum. And if you guys want to see videos like this early, 2 days early, go ahead and join me down on my membership. There is beginner's difficulty and advanced difficulty. And if you go to get advanced difficulty, you'll be able to play games with me. You could get exclusive videos just for me. starting in a couple weeks, I'll start doing that. And you get an awesome little badge that you could show off when you comment on my videos. So please, if you want to support the channel, that's actually the best way you could do it, is join my membership. They're not that much. I actually have it as reasonable as more than anybody else, to be honest. It just helps out the channel the most. It makes me like know that I'm doing something right more, and it really helps out. So, and if you guys like my videos, just share it and get me up there with subscribers. And by the end of this year, I'm hoping to be able to do more videos constantly, instead of doing it like as short as I'm doing it now. So thank you all for your support, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.